After the heartbreak of last week's premiere, seriously, we're all still reeling from Monica's tragic death. Grey's Anatomy gave fans something to smile about in episode 2. The long-awaited return of Kelly McCreary as Maggie Pierce was a much-needed emotional lift. But as always with Grey's, even the good news comes with a few unexpected twists, including a shocking revelation that changes everything for Maggie and Amelia alike. Maggie's reason for returning to Seattle was simple. She wanted to be there for Amelia, who's been struggling hard since losing Monica. Amelia's guilt is eating her alive. She blames herself for everything that went wrong. In one of the episode's most emotional moments, she confides in Maggie and Meredith, saying, "If I had said no to the first surgery, none of this would have happened." But Maggie and Meredith are quick to remind her that not every tragedy has a villain. Sometimes, complications just happen. It was a beautiful reminder of the show's core theme. You can't control every outcome, no matter how hard you try. Still, the episode wasn't just about grief. It was about healing and hope. And Maggie, as it turns out, brought both, in the most unexpected way. In a moment that had fans' jaws dropping, Maggie reveals that she's pregnant. Yes, you heard that right. Maggie Pierce is having a baby. The news completely changes the tone of the episode, shifting it from sadness to cautious joy. And when she drops the follow-up bomb that the father is a sperm donor, not Winston, it adds a fascinating new layer to her story. She's not sure if she'll even tell her ex-husband, which makes you wonder how Winston will react when he eventually finds out. Meredith and Amelia's reactions were both heartwarming and realistic. They were thrilled for her, but also brutally honest about how tough life as a single working mom can be. Meredith especially shared a vulnerable side, referencing her own mother's struggles while reassuring Maggie that her baby would bring her more happiness than she could imagine. It all led up to that stunning closing moment. Maggie and Meredith sitting side by side on the bench in front of the carousel, the same spot that's witnessed so much Grey's Anatomy history. It felt like the perfect full-circle moment, the past meeting the future. But while Maggie's story was one of new beginnings, Amelia's might be headed in a very different direction. The episode closed with her meeting Richard at the hospital and quietly suggesting that she might need time away. A sabbatical. After years of pushing through emotional pain and non-stop surgeries, she's finally realizing that she can't keep running from her own grief. When she tells Richard she needs to go somewhere my people are, it leaves us wondering what exactly that means. Could this be the beginning of Amelia's departure from Grey Sloan? Or maybe just a break she desperately needs? Meanwhile, life at the hospital doesn't slow down. Richard is stepping into some of Teddy's responsibilities as she continues to question whether she's cut out for an administrative role. And Ben had one of the night's biggest hero moments. After saving the day during a forklift emergency, Bailey promotes him to chief resident, a move that could shake up the hospital dynamics in a big way. It's classic Grey's Anatomy storytelling, loss, hope, and reinvention, all wrapped up in an hour that feels like a reset for these beloved characters. Maggie's pregnancy brings a sense of renewal, but Amelia's uncertainty looms like a storm cloud on the horizon. What did you think of Maggie's shocking news? And do you believe Amelia will really leave Grey Sloan? Let me know your theories in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you all think is coming next.